Alright, we're going to use my other alcohol stove. It's right here. It's a little tiny puck. It's really small. It opens up, and this is basically a little bolt pan that you fill with your alcohol. So we're going to fill this with alcohol. We put the top on, and I don't know if you can see those little holes in there. It's not focusing very well. Come back here. Little holes right there. There you go. Those are the jets. So we'll grab our heat. This heat is cheap. You can't see me filling it right now. It's not in frame, but that's okay. Fill it up. I only fill it up a little bit more than halfway just because it is kind of a pain in the butt. You put the top on, kind of got to carefully lift it, set it down, and then you got to prime it. So what we do is we take a little bit of heat, or a lot of heat, and throw it on that. With this, you can use your ferro rod to light it up and get it going. That will work really well. Same with the last alcohol stove we used. There we go, she's lit. Yeah, you can see it. You can see the blue flame. It's not too bad. So that should get going. I do have a little issues with this one. If I don't have enough primer in the pan getting it going, I think we're okay. Let's just kind of watch it for a minute here. See if any of those jets come alive. If not, this is a little dangerous, but what I'll do is I'll just put a little bit. Not a good idea to do that, guys, just letting you know. That was dangerous because it went right back into the bottle of heat. Just about. Yeah. Yeah, we got a small fire in the garage. I'll put it out. Don't tell Gloria. Now, I just said that was dangerous, right? And I still did it. Common sense, I guess, just isn't common anymore. Because I knew that was stupid and I still did it. I guess I really wanted to get this going for you guys. That was dumb. But look, it's going! God, I'm an idiot. Alright, and then you just set your cup on top. Boom. You're cooking. You're cooking with gas. You're cooking with alcohol. Let's bring this back a little bit. Man, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. For a guy that you've seen me start tons of fires, and that's the ones you've seen on video, I've started tons of them before. I can't tell you how many times I've almost burnt my face off, burnt my hand, burnt the hairs off on my arms or something. Fire is really dangerous. We know it's hot because it burns. Be careful whenever you're doing any of this stuff. I am not an expert. I'm just the guy that likes to do this stuff. And you got to practice, but you got to respect it, because this stuff, you can get seriously hurt or seriously burned, and no one wants to get hurt or burned when they're doing something that they're doing for fun. I mean, this is a hobby for me. I don't want to get hurt while I'm doing this. That is not a smart thing to do. So now that you see what not to do, make sure you got plenty of alcohol in the pan to prime it for this one. But like I said, I love this stove because of its size. It is small, it is compact, it is light. This one's made out of titanium. It's a little pricey, but to me it's well worth the price. I actually bought this one from CanteenShop.com. CanteenShop.com, they carry they're a small company. I believe they're out of Ohio. I've bought a few things from them. Before it was CanteenShop.com, some of the stuff was carried by Dave Canterbury's Wilderness Archery Outfitters site that he ended up transferring all of his merchandise over to this place, I think about a year ago. Wilderness Outfitters Archery. Check out that YouTube channel. I cannot tell you that I watch that one all the time. That's one of my favorites. In fact, I will put a link to their YouTube channel in the information bar below this. And I recommend, if you're watching my stuff, most likely you seek my stuff out, you've probably seen theirs. I can only dream to someday to be at their level. They have great videos and great information, and they're probably the channel that's inspired me the most to get involved with this stuff and start making these videos, with my twist on my gear and how I utilize this stuff and how I do it. I've learned a lot from that channel. So there's a little plug for them. They don't need it from me. Believe me, they got enough. They're pretty big. Go back to this stove. It's nice and small. I do recommend, again with this stuff, if you're outside using a windscreen, you'll definitely want that. This isn't the cup that I normally use for it. I don't normally use a canteen cup. In fact, let me grab the cup that I normally use. I've got a nice, actually this is part of one of my kits, a nice titanium mug here with a nice lid on it. The lid's got a strainer and a little vent hole on there. I fill this up with water, set it on there, and drop the cap, and that will it'll boil fast. So that's what I would normally use. But we're going to let this one burn out. We're not going to boil water in every single one of these. We'll be here all night. And we will get to one of the other stoves here in a moment. So we will be right back. Thanks for watching. All right, we just got done going through, briefly, through a whole bunch of my stoves. That's just a sample of what I have in my inventory. I have got a few other ones that use larger bottles of the propane. I don't take those out with me anymore. That's something that'll go in my car for car camping. When you drive up to your campsite set up, I'll use it for that. But for backpacking, hiking, it's too big. I won't take it with. So we saw alcohol stoves. Alcohol stoves are great. They're typically small, really light, don't have to carry a lot of fuel. Downside, cold weather, not the best stove because you got to get that fuel warm. It's important for you to prime that pan and get that fuel hot for it to vaporize and burn. That is the downside. We saw our wood stoves. Wood stoves are fantastic because the fuel's free. If there's dry, dead branches around, you can cook with that, and that is awesome. And you saw the honey pot that I got. That's very small and compact. If that's something that interests you guys, I'm going to recommend that you guys look at a stove called the Bush Buddy. That's actually a stove I've thought about purchasing. It is a very light, does not fold down flat like the honey stove. It's a very light stove. I'm thinking about purchasing that and putting that in my kit. Some people collect stamps. I collect stuff for camping gear, I guess. I'm thinking about getting one of those, so I would recommend looking into the Bush Buddy. And they got, I believe there's I think there's something like a Bush Buddy Junior, a smaller version. They're another wood burning stove. We saw the only stove I didn't have is I do not have a U.S. Canteen stove. It works it looked very similar to the British one that you guys saw. That one worked really well. It didn't take long to get the water boiling. Once I put the cover on, that really helped. That kit's heavy, but the nice thing about that kit is you have everything in it. I do keep fuel in that kit along with your water, so that's kind of a trade-off because part of that weight is the water that you're going to have with you. We saw that extended stay stove, the MSR, I believe it's a Snow Peak stove. It's an old stove, but it can do it. That's good for long-term, long camping, long hiking, 5+ days expeditions. That's a really great one. What else did we see? The Esbit one, that small little Esbit guy. Small, compact. Still not a fan. I still can't say I like that stove. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll take it with me on my next time I go out, and I'll try it. Put a windscreen up. Maybe I'll like it. Because that Esbit cube did go for quite a while, but I didn't leave water on to see how long it would take to burn. I haven't done a test like that in a while. maybe I need to get back and try doing that again. But so that's our stoves, alcohol and wood burning. Those are the two that I like. The canister ones are great. Jetboil one, can't beat it. Quick, fast. Just not a fan of the bulk and the weight, but I'm willing to trade that for the speed and the efficiency of it any day. In fact, I'm holding it right now. It is still warm. We've been talking for over almost 4 minutes now, and it's still warm. It doesn't shut it off. This holds the heat really well. So that's it. We're done with stoves. If there is anything that you guys want me to expand on that you've already seen in the past few videos about stoves, drop me an email, do a video reply, put something in the comments. I'll gladly do it. Share this channel with your friends. I would like to see this channel grow a little bit more. I'm still getting there. I think I'm getting better. I'm getting better at talking to you guys and better working with the camera. But I need feedback from you guys so I can get even better. I'm doing this because I like to share what I know, I like to share what I have, but I want to do it in a format that's pleasing to you guys. Because I can sit here and ramble all day, as you guys can tell. So that's all we got. I'm done. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a good one. Take care.